Hey everyone, I'm back and I'm here to do my September wrap-up and my October TBR-ish pile. If you're wondering why I have this like feather in my hair, it's Awareness Day at my school, so I'm wearing Kicking It for the Cure, soccer, woohoo! So yeah, that's why I'm wearing pink today. Anyway, I'm just going to get right into it. The first book I read in September was The Revenge of the Shadow King, and I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. I thought it was a really good middle grade novel. I have a full review up if you want to check it out. The next book I read was on my Nook, and it is Nightwalkers by Keith Kekek. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I love the mystery and the craziness and all that in it, so if you like that kind of stuff, you should definitely check that one out. The next book I read was The Book of Blood and Shadow. I gave this one 4 out of 5 stars as well. I loved the whole mystery theme and the whole history in it. It was kind of like the Da Vinci Code, and it was more for teens obviously, and I just love that kind of feel for the book. The next book I read, I have already read, and I just wanted to read it because I loved it when I read it in 7th grade, I believe, and it is The Giver by Lewis Lowry. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. It's just as good as I remember it being. I love it. Now I gotta read the rest of the series. And the last book I read in September, I hated it, to be honest. I believe I gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars. Even though on Goodreads I put it at 3 because you can't do that. But it is Shades of Grey by Jasper Fforde. Now, this book was just so boring. It took place within 4 days, and it just needed to pick up. Now, I have to admit, I did give it 3 stars on Goodreads just because the ending was actually pretty good, like the last 80 pages or so, and it picked up then, and I really enjoyed that. But the rest of the book, seriously, it took 300 pages to get it to be good. So yeah, I only gave that one 2.5 out of 5 stars. Yeah, so that's all the books I read in September. It was a pretty good month, but I'm behind on my 50 books challenge, which sucks. But hopefully I can catch up in my break times and stuff like that. So now I'm just going to get into my October TBR pile. The first book I am currently reading is The Girl with Glass Feet by Ali Shaw. It's a dude, so I'm assuming it's Ali Shaw. I'm actually really enjoying this. I'm like this far through it. And also look at this awesome bookmark. It's a turtle, and it clips onto the back, and then there's a little string that holds my place. I love it. Woohoo! So, that's the first book I plan on reading, obviously, because I'm reading it right now. The next book, it is October, and it is the Halloween month, so I plan on reading I Am Legend by Richard Matheson. I love the movie with this, and I didn't realize that this was actually a short story, and it's a collection of short stories. Like I Am Legend, I think, is about 180 pages, and then there's a collection of other short stories in here by the same author. I didn't realize that before, so I'm really excited to read this one. The next book I got off of randombuzzers.com. It is the art copy of Unspoken by Sarah Reese Brennan. It is the book 1 of the Lindburn Legacy, and I believe this one's already out. I think it's already out now. But I'm really excited to read this one. It's about a girl who has an imaginary friend, and then she's like in love with her imaginary friend, and then all of a sudden the Lindburns move back to town, and the guy is like the same exact way that her imaginary friend is. So I thought that sounded really cool, and it fits a little with the October theme, Halloween stuff, and plus it's like a gothic cover, which I thought was really cool, so definitely gonna read that one. The next book I want to read is The Demon King by Cinda Williams Chima. I have read her other series, and I can't wait to read this one. I hope to get to it in October. I don't know. I'm a fast reader. Just sometimes I don't have time with soccer and all that, but I definitely plan on trying to get to this at least. And the last book is a really, really big book. It's a bind-up, I believe, of The Hunter, the Chase, and the Kill. It is The Forbidden Game by L.J. Smith. Look, that's massive. It's a massive book. But I want to try to get to this. I've had it for, I believe, like 2 months. I just want to get to it. Hopefully I can get to it. I'll probably be able to start it in October, but won't be able to finish it until like November or something like that. But yeah, so that was my whole September wrap up and October TBR pile, ish pile, because I don't know if I'm actually going to read those books. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time. Happy reading!